Hi everyone, and welcome again to Busking from Home. Tonight I'm not using my amplifier, so I'm singing unplugged through my Gibson J200. I hope that you're able to hear it. Today's session sees me revisiting some of the work of Bob Dylan. Of course, this goes back a long way, with its beginnings in the early 60s and right through to the present day and his never-ending tour. I actually came to appreciate Bob Dylan rather late in life, and it was his Time Out of Mind album in 1997 that really got me interested in him again. Here is the haunting track, Not Dark Yet, from that album, which sees Dylan coming to terms with his own mortality. Shadows are falling, time is running away. Feels like my soul has turned into steel. Well, it turned into steel. Well, it's still got the scars that the sun wouldn't heal. And there's not even room to be anywhere. Well, it's not dark yet, but it's getting there. Well, it's not dark yet, but it's getting there. Getting there. Well, my sense of humanity has gone down the drain. Behind everything there's some kind of pain. Well, she wrote me a letter, wrote it so kind. Well, she put down in writing what was on her mind. But I just don't see why I should really care. Well, it's not dark yet, but it's getting there. Well, it's not dark yet, but it's getting there. Getting there. I've been to London, I've been to Gay Paris, I followed the river, I reached the sea. I've been down on the bottom of a world full of lies. I'm not looking for nothing in anybody else's eyes. Sometimes my burden is more than I can bear. Well, it's not dark yet, but it's getting there. Well, it's not dark yet, but it's getting there. Getting there. die here against my will. Feels like I'm moving, but I'm standing still. Every nerve in my body is vacant and numb. Can't even remember what it was I came here to get away from. And I don't even hear the murmur of a prayer. Well, it's not dark yet, but it's getting there. Well, it's not dark yet, but it's getting there. Getting there. Getting there. Getting there. Getting there. Not dark yet. Time Out of Mind led me then to revisit some of the earlier albums of Dylan, such as Highway 61 Revisited from 1965. This marks an important stage in Dylan's career and confirmed his newfound interest in the electric guitar. Here are a couple of tracks from that album. First of all, Highway 61 Revisited. The album title song reveals Dylan at his lyrical best as he explores the Deep South and its obsession with the Freedom Road to Chicago. Well, God told Abraham, kill me your son. Abe says, man, you must be putting me on. God says no. Abe says what? God says you can do what you want, Abe, but the next time you see me coming, you better run. Abe says, where you want this killing done? God says, out on Highway 61. Now Georgia Sammy had a bloody nose. Welfare department wouldn't give you no clothes. He asked for Howard, where can I go? Howard says, well, I think I know. George says, tell me quick, I gotta run. Howard just pointed with his gun that way down to Highway 61. Now Mac the Finger told Louis the King, I got 40 red, white, and blue shoestrings, 1,000 phones that just won't ring. Tell me how I can get rid of these things. Louis said, let me think for a minute, son. Then he said, I think it can be done. Take it all down to Highway 61. Now the fifth daughter on the 12th night told the first father things ain't right. My complexion, she said, is much too white. He said, come in here, stand in the light. And said, you're right. Better tell the second mother this has been done. But the second mother and seventh son were both out on Highway 61. was a roving gambler, he was very bored, trying to create a next world war. Found a promoter, nearly fell off the floor, said, "I've never done this kind of thing before, but yes, I think it can be easily done. We'll put some bleachers out in the sun and have it on Highway 61. We'll put some bleachers out in the sun and have it on Highway 61. Highway 61 revisited. Desolation Row is another remarkable song from the album Highway 61 revisited. I first heard it in the context of the Isle of Wight pop concert way back in 1970. This mammoth event soon became too large for its organizers to handle. The perimeter fencing, designed to keep out the non-ticket holders, appropriately called Desolation Row, eventually broke down and it became a free concert. The film that was made of this chaotic event closes with Dylan's version of Desolation Row as it accompanies the thousands of departing concert goers leaving the stricken site like some refugee army. It captures perfectly the hopes and the dreams of a whole generation. They're selling postcards of the hanging, painting the passports brown. The beauty parlor is filled with sailors, the circus is in town. Here comes the blind commissioner, they've got him in a trance. One hand is tied to the tightrope walker, the other is in his pants. And the riot squads are restless, they need somewhere to go. As a lady and I look out tonight on Desolation Road. Cinderella, she feels so easy, takes one to know one, she smiles, and she puts her hand in her back pocket, Betty Davis style. In comes Romeo, he's moaning, you belong to me, I believe. But someone says you're in the wrong place, my friend, you better leave. And the only thing that's left after the ambulances go is Cinderella sweeping up on Desolation Road. Well, the moon is almost hidden, stars are beginning to hide. The fortune-telling lady has taken everything inside, except for Cain and Abel and the hunchback of Notre Dame. Everybody is making love or else expecting rain. And the good Samaritan, he's dressing, he's getting ready for the show. He's going to the carnival tonight on Desolation Road. Oh, Ophelia neath her window, for her I feel so afraid. On her 22nd birthday, she's already an old maid. To her, death is quite romantic. She wears an iron vest. Her profession's her religion. Her sin is lifelessness. And though her eyes are fixed upon Noah's great rainbow, she spends her time peeking into Desolation Row. Well, I received your letter yesterday about the time that the doorknob broke. When you asked how I was doing, was that some kind of joke? Oh, people that you mentioned, I know them, they're all quite tame. I had to rearrange their faces, give them all a brand new name. Right now I can't read so well, don't send me no more letters, no. Not unless you mail them from Desolation Row. Right now I can't read so well, don't send me no more letters, no. Not unless you mail them from Desolation Row. Desolation Row. Desolation Row. Okay, a refugee army of concert goers heading off. Desolation Row. I'll finish now with a couple of Dylan songs from the 1970s. First is Knocking on Heaven's Door from the 1973 album Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid, which also, of course, was a film in which Bob Dylan starred along with Chris Christopherson. The simple chord sequence of this song, G, D, A minor, C, creates a structure for a wonderful chorus, which can and sometimes does seem to go on forever. So here we are, Knocking on Heaven's Door. Mama, take this badge off of me. I can't wear it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see. Feel like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, 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 knocking on heaven's door. Mama, put my guns in the ground. I can't use them anymore. Big dark cloud coming down. Feel like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, 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 knocking on heaven's door. Mama, take this badge off of me. I can't wear it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see. Feel like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Mama, put my guns in the ground. I can't use them anymore. Big dark cloud coming down. Feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, 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 knocking on heaven's door. Knocking on heaven's door. Finally, Tangled Up in Blue. This comes from Dylan's 1975 comeback album, Blood on the Tracks. It's a moving narrative of love lost and found, and is set against the background of the breakup of Dylan's marriage to Sarah. But it's also a wonderful narrative, a journey in time and space, which has echoes in it of Kerouac's On the Road and the movie Forrest Gump. And it may reflect many people's experience of life. Tangled Up in Blue. It's also very, very long. It must be 7 or 8 minutes. So make yourself comfortable and enjoy. Early one morning, the sun was shining. I was lying in bed, wondering if my girl had changed. Was her hair still red? Folks, they said our life together sure was gonna be tough. They didn't think much about Mama's homemade dresses. Papa didn't earn enough. And I'm standing on the side of the road, rain pouring in my shoes, heading out for the East Coast. Lord knows I paid some dues getting through. Tangled up in blue, tangled up in blue. She was married when we first met, soon to be divorced. Helped her out of a jam, I guess I used too much force. Drove the car as far as we could, abandoned it out west. Split up on a cold dark night, agreeing it was best. And she turned around to look at me as I was walking away. I heard her say over my shoulder, we'll meet again someday on the avenue. Tangled up in tangled up in blue. I got a job in the great North Woods, working as a chef for a while. Didn't like it very much. One day the axe just fell. So I went on down to New Orleans, where I was employed, working on a fishing boat outside of Delacroix. And all the while I was on my own, the past was close behind. I'd seen many women, but she never escaped my mind. I just grew tangled up in blue, tangled up in blue. She was working in a topless bar, went in for a beer, stared at the side of her face in the spotlight so clear. As the crowd was thinning out, thought I'd do the same. She was standing right beside my chair, said, "Don't I know your name?" And I muttered something underneath my breath. She studied the lines on my face. I must admit, I felt a little uneasy when she knelt down to tie the laces of my shoes. Tangled up in blue, tangled up in blue. She lit a burner on the stove and offered me a pipe. Thought you'd never say hello, you're the quiet type. She opened up a book of poems and offered it to me, written by an Italian poet in the 13th century. And every one of them words rang true, glowed like burning coal, pouring up of every page like they were written in my soul, from me to you. Tangled up in blue, tangled up in blue. Lived with them on Montague Street in a basement down the stairs. Music in the cafe at night, revolution in the air. Then he started dealing in drugs, something inside him died. She lost everything, froze up inside. And when the bottom finally fell through and I became withdrawn, the only thing that I could do was to keep on keeping on, like a bird that flew. Tangled up in blue, tangled up in blue. Now I'm going back again, got to see her somehow. All the people that I knew, they're an illusion now. Some are mathematicians, some are carpenters' wives. Don't know how it all got started, what happened to their lives. And me, I'm still on the road, looking for another joint. We always did feel the same, we just saw it from a different point of view. Tangled up in blue, tangled up in blue. Tangled up in blue. Okay, there you go. Tangled up in blue. No busing next week. That's the 16th of December. But I hope I'll see you all again on round about Christmas Eve. That's Sunday, December 23, when I hope to do some Christmas songs or any requests if you have them. A reminder too, to check out my website at www.durhambusker.com and find out what's going on there with my music and my books. So there you go. Take care, especially Fiona. Have a good Christmas. A reprise of Tangled Up in Blue. Now I'm going back again. Got to see her somehow. All the people that I knew, they're an illusion now. Some are mathematicians, some are carpenters' wives. Don't know how it all got started, what happened to their lives. Me, I'm still on the road, looking for another joint. We always did feel the same, we just saw it from a different point of view. Tangled up in blue, tangled up in blue, tangled up in blue.